Mamma mia!
Well, hello everybody, this is Milesluigi. Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Brothers, the hunt for the magical key. Was I right in World 6? Is it a desert land? Is it Super Mario Land? Which, how would you describe one level as a Super Mario Land, given that Super Mario Land had 4 different lands? But I digress because we have Super Mario Land music, and I love Super Mario Land. So I totally don't mind this at all, as here we go. Luigi is going to go through his stroll at the beach, and you know what a stroll through the beach means? It means that there's a pipe under there that I need to go swim down and get into. Yep, there we go. As we're gonna go fight against the current, and ever slow, I'm gonna hold down while I swim so that I don't accidentally jump up, and that would be a horrendously terrible thing to do. Jump up, and it's like, oh, I have to go through the whole process again. You know, Mario is actually, yeah, Mario's a game where you normally can't jump down through a platform, and it's never an issue, mostly, because the levels are designed in such a way that, you know, you're on a platform, you can't jump down, but it's like, oh, no problem, just continue on through the level. And the thing is, I can't help but think about that. Wow, that was really what that little detour did. That was a useless bonus room. I'm not keeping account of useless bonus rooms in this ROM hack so far, but so far this ROM hack has all met Super Mario World's prowess on useless bonus rooms at least once now. Would you look at that? Point being, we're on a platform that you can normally jump through. Cool. And you can't jump back down through it. And Mario, it's never really an issue, but the thing is, a lot of people are already thinking, well, you know, there are games that are very puzzle-like in its nature and its structure, in which that'd be a horrendous thing to do, and you can't jump through the platform. And it's very frustrating. Part of the frustration has to do entirely with the design level, because look at these log platforms up there. If I were to jump on one of these log platforms, which would be my interest in doing, because then I can get on top of Lakitu's ass. Come on. No. Okay, full running start. There we go. Oh, that still wasn't enough to get on the log platform? Really? Oh, the current goes up. I guess if I would have just been a little patient, you know, that one phase of the moon to get into the right area, then, yeah, I could have just let the current carry me up to the log platform. Point being, I'm on the log platform. I'm on the log platform now. I can't jump down. I can't hold down and press the jump button. I go down to the lower platform. But you all know it's completely okay, because we're playing Mario World. We aren't playing... Now I have to actually think of a game where there's an example where it's a horrendous thing. Why is it that my mind immediately went to Master Blaster out of games? Isn't that a game that lets you jump down through platforms? Ah! Okay, now what's actually a game that doesn't let you do that? My brain is thinking old NES games, but unfortunately I'm not pinpointing a specific NES game, which is probably an okay thing. It'd be nice to give an example, but at the same time, you know, I pinpoint an example, and people in the comment section might love that NES game and go, oh my god, Milesluigi, I love that NES game, how dare you bash it? That actually is a good question. If you had to pick the safest NES game to bash, like, terrible NES game, what would it be? Cheetahman 2? There's my answer, everyone. Everyone in the comment section below, can you beat my answer? Is there a game you would bash for the NES? I picked Cheetahman 2. I suppose you could go with the Action 52 as well. There's another potential answer, because it was basically the same company anyway. But like, if you had to pick an NES game that you had to wallop on and really give you a peace of mind and say, this was the worst NES game ever, and it's terrible, horrendous, horrible, and I didn't get the bonus game. And you would, let's just say the threshold here, and the question is, what game, if you bashed, would you get the least resistance from? Because I'm willing to bet you there was probably a person or two who liked Action 52. Really, Milesluigi? Really? Name that person. I don't know. Sorry. But I doubt there's anyone out there who's like, oh, how dare you? You bashed Cheetahman 2. That's my favorite game that I somehow own? 6 Fortress 1, everyone. We have a second fortress in this level here. Classic Super Mario Brothers style. Here we go. We have fast fire bars, slow fire bars, and 2 speeds worth of fire bars. So we know we have fire bars that go fast and way too fast. Yes, fire bars that just go 2 speeds, and one of them being fast and the other one being way too fast. And the reason why the fire bars go these 2 speeds is because if a fire bar is going at any speed whatsoever, it's going too fast. I died. Well observant, Milesluigi. Before I hit load state, this is a PSA, public service announcement, everyone. Don't lock yourself out of the car. You know, I have to wonder exactly where Bowser gets all these fire bars from, but then I realized that, oh gosh, that fire bar is going way too fast. My Mario Kart example works even better here. That's like 150cc fire bar. But then I get it. Okay, Bowser has to get his fire bars from somewhere, and it has to be some company that sells the fire bars. And I can't help but imagine that company that sells the fire bars, especially if they have a retail store where like anyone could buy fire bars. It's like you could buy this fire bar and you could buy the trick fire bar where it's like, oh hey, it's a fire bar in a can. Open it and surprise your enemies. That would literally be something you don't only buy your enemy, because like your enemy would open up the can with the fire bar and then all of a sudden, poof, fire bar, and it's rotating and it's causing damage and pain and suffering. And it's like, ha 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 ha. You thought that I was gonna ship glitter to my enemies? Oh no, this is the serious stuff. I'm gonna ship a fire bar to my enemy, fire bar in a can. You know, a product like that, like if it was sold in the United States, it'd have to have so many safety warning labels on where it's like, please don't ship this to your enemy and cover all the safety warnings. But no, seriously, but like, let's just say there was a valid product and it's literally a fire bar in the can. What would you have to do, or what legal considerations do you have to take into account if you were to sell that in the United States? Since it's quite literally fire in a can. I suppose similar, I just overrode my Kate, damn it. I suppose similar like warning labels that you see on like matches that you would purchase at like a gas station or something like that would probably apply exactly to a fire bar. Just add the additional warning, don't have your face in front of this can. And when you open it extremely carefully and in an open area where the rotating flame won't set your entire house on fire. Understood? Yes, and it's good to know fire bars work even underwater, so if you thought you were going to go to your school pool or your local pool and open that can of fire bars under the water, that's not going to work. That fire bar is still going to light a flame even underwater. Yes, that fire bar somehow still is maintaining a source of oxygen even under the water, because you know water is part oxygen. It's just pulling that oxygen atom and rest right away from those two hydrogen atoms. It's like, that oxygen atom is mine! We're fighting Kirby. Hi, Kirby. Are you just gonna walk back and forth, or are you gonna shoot fire bars at me? Okay, now he is gonna change his pattern. There we go. Now what motive would Kirby have to stop Mario from opening his house, I ask? I don't know, especially from a character that I'd normally associate as being very peaceful, fun, enjoyable, lovable, and everything like that. And oh yeah, he eats you too. All that stuff, and he's done for. That's actually the least retarded boss battle I've gone through so far. Granted, I did beat him the first try, but I mean, I guess my gauge on whether a boss battle is retarded or not is, I guess, a gauge of if I were to do this without save states, could I be reasonably expected, even if it takes multiple lives, to be able to understand the boss's pattern and develop a strategy to beat the boss? If you guys have ever played a Mega Man game and ever buster dueled bosses, it's like you need to understand the boss's pattern, and granted the bosses can be difficult at first, but once you got that pattern down, it's like all the bosses are a piece of cake. Alright, except for, I guess, a couple of exceptions here and there. But point being that, reasonably speaking, you know, you can learn the boss. And like in the worst case scenario, it's like you can just beat the boss's weakness of the boss. Bam, you're done. If you get really frustrated over a boss, I'm particularly thinking of Solar Man and Mega Man 10 that I honestly could not buster duel to save my life. It's like, oh, you know, I could bring his weakness, which I'm actually trying to remember Solar Man's weakness. It's been that long since I played Mega Man 10. Damn. But it's like you just beat the boss's weakness, boom. I suppose that's the other factor. It's like, is there a way for me to make this boss easier through another tool? Possibly bring that secret exit emphasis into the matter, or maybe the Dragon Coins. Maybe if we like got special abilities. Oh gosh, so this is getting extremely complicated for Super Mario World, Milesluigi. Okay, then maybe just gates that would open up if you had so many Dragon Coins. There we go. We'll keep it simple. Not like you all of a sudden have the power to shoot hammers. Like you had a Hammer Bro suit all the time because you collected the Dragon Coins in 20 levels. That'd make for one hell of a complicated Mario game. I guess a concept like that, where like your reward for being more exploring and seeing the world for what it is, it's like, oh hey, now I got something. But I guess that'd be a good question. In a Mario game, what would be the equivalent of doing something akin to a boss's weakness? That's actually a fantastic question, which I do not have an answer for, because I'm entirely thinking of a Mega Man model here, where it's like you beat this other boss that you can beat with the Mega Buster, and it's like, poof, I have a weakness, and now I can go against another enemy, and I can just totally destroy him. I'm like, you're dead. It only took a couple of shots because you take massive damage from this thing. I just got walloped in the face there. Okay, but like the Super Mario example that you could apply to bosses here. Interestingly enough, I'm thinking of how Super Mario World, yeah, the last boss, which frankly, you wanna know what, that actually really wasn't a retarded boss battle, just because I was able to get patterns down and just kind of eventually, eventually beat him. And the thing is, nearly every time anyway, but like every time I fought him, it felt like, okay, I'm understanding more about this boss battle. I'm understanding things that I can do to not get hit. It didn't feel like I'm in a maniac, like run away from the boss. I guess a good example of retarded boss battle, other than a couple in this game, actually is Kaizo Mario 3's Bowser at the end, which is, how the do you do this? Seriously, guys, see the final boss of Kaizo Mario 3, and I better, no, I did, oh, I did, no, I knew better than that. I better get a mushroom. I better make sure I release this in the right area. Oh no, I pressed the select button when I shouldn't have. Down the hole it goes. I did that. Okay, point being, I was trying to say, retarded boss battle. Following a boss of Kaizo 3 and a couple of boss battles in this game. Not retarded boss battle at, I would say, the precipice or the peak or the edge of difficulty. Super Mario World, yeah, is like final boss. I'll put it at that, okay? This has been a boss analysis of retardedness with Milesluigi. I find initially that I use the word retarded to describe bosses that I have a very difficult time with. They aren't really retarded, Milesluigi. I'm certain I've made that joke before. Also, blind jump in, yes, 40! I didn't know if there was a hole of death down there or not, but now I know there is actually a hole of death there. Thankfully, I didn't fall into it. And we have gotten 40, which brings Luigi even closer to yet another bonus game, but we have entered into this bonus game where, can I get a streak of flowers? No, I can't. Can I get a streak of, no, I can't. Can I get a streak of anything? No. But I did form a corner piece. The corner piece is worth 2 extra lives, everyone. I didn't even get the flower. Didn't even get the flower. So anyway, that was level 6-2, and that brings us to 6-3, but 6-2 has a secret exit waiting for us to go. Interestingly enough, if I play my cards right, maybe I can get another crack at the bonus game at the end, or wait, no, I'm getting the secret exit, and if you're getting a secret exit, there's no goal points at the end for you. How sad. I kind of wish the key would just give you 5 bonus, well, even if I got 5, that'd put me on 89. Milesluigi, what are you thinking? That you want 89 points? There isn't really anything special about the number 89. Okay, okay. I'm certain if I look at the Wikipedia article on the number 89, it'll tell me something absolutely fascinating and amazing about the number that I never knew about. Like, it's the first number that you could say if you sum it by the quadratic root of such and such. It's the smallest number that satisfies certain conditions. Something like that. Something like that, where it's just like, oh, okay, I guess 89 is the first number that satisfies such and such. And it's like, wow. Okay, cool. I have a greater appreciation for the number 89. Secret exit, everyone. There's a P-switch here. I'm willing to bet you our secret exit has to do with this P-switch, doesn't it? I just fell and died. No, space-time rewind that. That was a mistake. That's a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I wish to undo my mistake and figure out what this P-switch was for. Do I hit it? I hit it here. I hit it here. Oh, yeah. It's a good thing I didn't collect both of those coins. Haha! Yes! We have found the secret area of the beach and the key in the keyhole. And it takes us onto the, mystery tube? No mystery tube this time, it just skips the level straight out right. It's the X Fortress 2, there we go, in case you never wanted to play 6-3. Well, guess what? We were going to play 6-3 today, and we're going to figure out what is going on here. Woohoo! Well, we've got a cave of mystery, and let's see if I can get the mushroom gets itself practically. Here we go. But this looks like one of those super complicated levels that not only replaces the sound font, but other musical fonts, and frankly, the music is too darn loud, if you ask me, compared to all the other sounds in the game. It makes a little distracting, I'll be completely honest, although I love this music. It's just that little extra snidbit of a, yeah. Just imagine if you were watching your favorite TV show, and like, you're listening to the characters speak, and like, oh no, the music is too loud, and then you read it occasionally when like the characters jump, it goes wrong. That's kind of what's going on here. Not that I don't appreciate what's going on, I actually do. It's just like little nuancy things you might notice that now are no longer recurring. There we go. Oh, horse apples. Let's continue on here and hope Luigi is able to manage to get through all this without needing to claim insurance on his dental plan. Yes, and getting a mushroom will help with that, but unfortunately Luigi now has to file a claim on his dental plan because a shell just got knocked into his teeth. It was very painful. Let's try that again. So if I quickly go up to here, wait. Oh, I was trying to cause the shells to hit each other. Well, I'm just gonna slowly go down there. Actually, not slowly down there. Quickly go down there, grab my shell, and just get the heck out of Dodge. Get out of there right now. I actually have been kind of curious now. Some of the phrases that I do commonly say, like some of them are mine, like all power-ups already annihilated. Shoot! But like in that case, then get the heck out of Dodge. What does that come from? Like a actual Dodge vehicle, or there has to be a movie code, and someone has to know the answer to that question. Please elucidate me on the answer in that one, because I actually literally don't know. Ooh, this is quite difficult. It's a good thing I didn't try to like Koopa Shell hop up to there, because it looked really awfully tempting, I'm gonna tell you, to try to be like, I'm gonna Koopa Shell hop up there. Even though this is not a ROM hack that would solicit the use of Koopa Shell hopping, because it hasn't yet, because, well, why would you do that, Milesluigi? This is Super Mario Bros. The Hunt for the Magical Key, not Kaizo Mario 2.5. Oh gosh, I hope that never actually becomes a thing. Oh, do I have to use Koopa Full Player to jump up here? You totally do. That's clever. I hope Koopa Football Player responds if you accidentally kill him. But okay, props to you for that one, Alex. No, I actually was expecting an invisible coin block. Nope, no invisible coin block. Yep. Duly noted. There we go. Now die. Like blow up like you've been doing so far. I'm going backwards in the level, and I'm hoping it ends up being worth my time. As well, this pipe actually looks really familiar. Aww. I was going backwards in the level. Holy cow! Okay, I was wondering if I was like on a ceiling area or what was going on. No, I was going backwards in the level. Darn it, Milesluigi, you're not playing Yoshi's Island. Okay, you were just making another example of like, I'm not playing such and such game, and wow, the Koopa Football Player just ran that Luigi. I guess we're gonna have to put another claim into that dental plan. It's a good thing you weren't like in a meeting. And it's like, yeah, we're gonna get like free cakes at work now, but we're gonna have to give up something. What are we gonna give up? Look up on the list. We're gonna give up the dental plan. Dental plan. Luigi needs braces. It's not every day that your train of thought ends up bringing you to the question, how do horses brush their teeth? But that was actually a thought I had while I was getting back to this situation. But let's continue on. Here we go. Provided I get things through here a little carefully. Like, there's a piranha plant in this tube, but he's not going to come out here with all these red pipes. They're not following the standard color of floor pipes at all, are they? We're like, nope, no green pipes here. They don't follow the code. Red pipes only. Red pipes only. Yellow pipes only. That somehow work because they go into... Wow. Okay, I have the choice to go left or right, and I'm going to choose right this time. Even though left looked very, very tempting. I'm curious what I missed. You all know if I die, I'm only going to go back and press that left route, except I think hit save state on this pipe. Shoot! Shoot! Okay, well, it looks like we got wigglers to deal with this path. But on the bright side, this water does not look like the kind of water that wants to go with the tide. Oh, shoot! That Cheep Cheep didn't just fall to oblivion. Nope, that's not what's going to happen. There's water below, and if there's water below, the Cheep Cheep's not going to fall into oblivion. The Cheep Cheep is going to go right into the water. And that will do the trick. There we go. Our small little detour has come to an end, and Luigi is going to figure out what is up here, a dragon coin. And unfortunately, I've ended our adventure with 4 dragon coins, and this level is longer than I anticipated. Wow, okay, we are going up and down and around the place, and it's just like, woohoo! Actually, I think that was a bonus room. But the bonus room actually took me a decent distance to the level. You can't call a bonus room a useless bonus room when it actually progresses you through the level. Oh no, this mushroom's not getting stuck in any wall. It's not happening to me again. No. That's already happened to me twice, this ROM hack, okay? It's supposed to happen 0 times every playthrough, okay? There's no margin for error here, okay? It's not supposed to happen. It's just not supposed to happen, okay? You get your power-up stuck in a wall, and it's a disaster, it's a catastrophe, okay? We get that sign that says it's been X number of days since a power-up has been stuck in a wall, and if a power-up gets stuck in the wall, we have to cross the number of days that we have accumulated and set it back to 0. That's how catastrophic it is, okay? It's something that should not happen is what I'm trying to get here, but there we go. I believe we have found our way to the end of the level here, and I'm gonna make sure Luigi gets a good goal. Yeah, 30 works. 30 works. All right. Alright, everyone, next time on Let's Play Super Mario Brothers, the hunt for the magical key, well, we're gonna take on the next fortress in World 6. We actually got a fair bit of progress done in, well, World 6 so far. So, this has been Milesluigi. See you next time. Ooh, pardon me.
Oh.